There are moments in life when motivation feels like a spark, bright, beautiful, but gone too soon. We get inspired for a few hours, maybe even a few days, but then silence returns. The truth is, it's not motivation that shapes our destiny. It's what we do when the spark fades, that quiet force we call discipline. In a peaceful little town surrounded by rolling green hills, lived a young man named Liam. He was full of dreams, the kind of dreams that made his heart race. Every morning, he watched motivational videos, read inspiring quotes, and imagined himself becoming successful one day. His notebook was full of plans and promises. Starting tomorrow, I'll study for 6 hours. I'll change everything. But tomorrow never seemed to come. After a few days of excitement, Liam would return to his usual lazy habits, sleeping in, skipping study sessions, and finding small excuses. Deep down, he wanted to change, but he didn't understand why his energy disappeared so quickly. He often sat by his window at night, looking at the quiet sky and whispering to himself, "Why can't I stay motivated like others?" Weeks turned into months, and frustration began to grow inside him. Liam envied those who seemed to move forward effortlessly. One of them was his friend, Noah. Noah woke up early every day, followed his routine, and never seemed to lose focus. He wasn't flashy or loud, just consistent. One afternoon, Liam finally asked, "Noah, how do you do it? How do you keep going every day without losing motivation?" Noah smiled gently, the kind of smile that came from peace, not pride. "I don't rely on motivation, Liam. I rely on discipline." Liam frowned. "But isn't motivation what drives people to success?" Noah shook his head softly. "Not really. Come with me tomorrow morning to the riverside. There's someone I want you to meet." Before sunrise, the two friends walked through the misty fields. The sky was painted in shades of pale orange, and birds were just beginning to sing. At the riverside sat an old fisherman, casting his net with calm precision. His weathered hands moved with patience, his eyes full of quiet wisdom. Noah greeted him warmly. "Grandpa, could you share with my friend the story you once told me about discipline?" The fisherman smiled, his voice soft but steady. "Do you see this river, Liam? I come here every single morning, rain or shine, warm or cold. I throw my net, wait, and hope. Some days I catch a lot, some days a little, and sometimes nothing at all. But I never stop coming." Liam looked at him curiously. "Because you love fishing?" The old man chuckled. "No, son, because this is my responsibility. If I came only when I felt like it, my family would go hungry. Motivation is a visitor. It comes and goes, but discipline is a friend who never leaves." The fisherman pointed to a tall bamboo tree near the water. "Have you ever heard the story of the bamboo tree?" he asked. Liam shook his head. "A farmer once planted a bamboo seed. He watered it every day, gave it sunlight, and waited. 1 year passed. Nothing. 2 years. Still nothing. People laughed at him, called him foolish. But the farmer didn't stop. Then, in the 5th year, something incredible happened. In just 6 weeks, the bamboo grew 90 feet tall." Liam's eyes widened. "So it was growing all that time?" "Yes," the fisherman said, his voice gentle. "It was growing roots underground, strong roots that could hold up such great height. Discipline is like that. You may not see results for years, but one day, everything rises at once." Something stirred inside Liam. He realized he had been chasing moments of excitement instead of building habits of strength. From that day, Liam decided to live differently. He built a small routine, waking up early, studying for just 1 focused hour, and slowly extending it. There were days he didn't feel like doing it, but he did it anyway. Slowly, his days began to feel lighter, his mind clearer, and his confidence stronger. Months turned into years. Liam became one of the most respected people in his town, not because of sudden success, but because of quiet consistency. When people asked him, "What's your secret?" he would smile and repeat the fisherman's words, "Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Do small things every day and big results will follow." He finally understood. Success isn't about doing something huge once. It's about doing small things right every single day. As the sun sets behind the hills, imagine yourself standing by that same river. The sound of gentle water reminds you that growth takes time. You don't need to rush. You don't need to wait for the perfect feeling. You just need to show up. Calmly, consistently, patiently. Breathe in and breathe out. Somewhere inside, a quiet strength is already growing, just like the roots of the bamboo. If this story brought you peace or inspiration, share it with someone who might need it today. Subscribe to Little Stories Around Us for more gentle stories that help you grow, breathe, and smile again. Until next time, stay kind, stay mindful, and stay grateful.